Yeah, we played a much better game, just in terms of being sound defensively, and still turned it over too much in the first half. But we just had did a better job, fundamentally with our footwork and in a number of areas. We were better today than we were yesterday. We had 10 turnovers in the first half, and then we didn't block them out at key times in the second half, and give them credit for clawing back down 14. Then we had control again, up 5, 6, or 7. Later in the game, and if we rebound the ball, if we block out and rebound the ball in the second half, we're in great position to finish that one off. So, I like that we did things better, and then we need to, obviously we need to finish, and rebounding was the key.
Okay. Thank you, Coach. Questions for Coach Jacobson? Josh Betts, go ahead.
Coach, it seemed like there was a concerted effort early and often this evening to really get the ball inside. Was that kind of a key point of emphasis going into this evening's game?
Yeah, it was, Josh. We wanted to get – we didn't get Austin as many touches as we would have liked yesterday, and wanted to get him started and able to get him some touches. He scored it a couple times early. Also threw it out of the post and got a 3 for Nate. So I thought he was good to start the game. And then there was a couple possessions late where we got him the basketball. The one to put us up 2, was an important possession. And he was, got himself to the front of the backboard there and scored it. He obviously is a guy that we need to get him touches. And I thought we did a good job of that. We'll have to take a look now and see if there's maybe, even some more opportunities to get him some touches down there. But I thought he did a nice job tonight.
Nick, go ahead.
Ben, it looked like on the offensive end again, the assist to turnover ratio negative there. What's it going to take to get some more flow within that offense and kind of get that ball kind of popping around more as you're kind of alluding to yesterday?
Where we did a good job of getting it moved around and had some good possessions because of it. I thought St. Mary's did a nice job defensively. They got up on the high side of AJ and made it tough for him to come and get the handoff. They did a good job of denying some passes. And when that happens, Nick, we've got to continue working, and we've obviously got to do a better job. Those are some of the ones that are getting tipped, and they're on the top of the floor, and they end up in runouts to the other end, and easy points for right now for Western Kentucky had some. St. Mary's had a couple. So we've got to clean that up, especially at the top of the floor. But felt like the guys adjusted. We went to some ball screen stuff. Bowen got us off to a good start in the second half with it. AJ did a nice job with it during that last 5 minutes with the double high ball screen stuff we were using. So the guys did do a good job of adjusting to what we needed to do tonight. It's still, we've got work to do there, but it comes back to us not rebounding in the second half. We had a couple great opportunities to rebound the ball on missed shots in the second half that would have given us a chance to extend the lead. And I think that's what it comes back to tonight, Nick.
And final question from Jake Klein.
Hey, Coach. You guys were you were in both games down the stretch here, but obviously 0-2. How do you try and take away some positives from these two games despite the winless start?
Yeah, I'm much more concerned with how we play than I am with our record. I don't, our record isn't something, whether we're 2-0 today or we're 0-2, our guys, they don't ever hear me talk about our record. So that, for us and for our guys, for me and for our team, the record doesn't impact, what we do and how we do it. I like that we came back and we did a lot of things better today than we did yesterday. The two areas that we need to clean up, as best we can before tomorrow is taking care of the basketball, especially at the top of the floor. And then as I've alluded to, blocking out. And those two things don't have anything to do with our record. So we just don't talk about our record, whether it's 20-2 or 14-6. It doesn't 0-2, 2-0. We just don't talk about our record. We got some work to do on a couple key areas.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. Thanks, everybody. Coach Randy Bennett will be here shortly. All right. Thank you, everybody. We've got head coach of the St. Mary's Gaels, Randy Bennett. Coach will open with a quick statement. Again, please reminder, mute your lines. If you have a question for Coach, please raise your hand using the hand or wave function, and I will call on you. Coach?
Yeah, great game both ways. We kind of stole one at the end. They led like the entire game, and we just happened to hit the last basket. So Kuzi made a tough shot. He actually hit like 2 or 3 of them down the stretch that were tough shots, and he made them. But anyhow, I was proud of our kids. They were pretty resilient and kept competing, kept playing. It just kept believing, and that's what we have to do as a team. We have to become that, and if you're going to be a good team, you have to have great belief in each other, and they did. So I was proud of them. We lost Logan at halftime, and we didn't let that be an excuse. And I thought we rebounded and defended well second half, and got back in the game. And then, like I said, we got the last shot and happened to make it.
Very good. Thanks, Coach. Take our first question from Steve Kroner.
Got to
Steve,
unmute myself. Randy, how you doing?
There you go.
Good. Randy, 2 questions. One, you just describe what happened on the last play with QZ. And second one would be, this team is young. You haven't had a whole lot of time together. You got beaten fairly soundly yesterday, and you're down big in the second half today. How was a team that really hasn't played together a whole lot and gotten beat yesterday pretty handily, down pretty much today, able to mount a comeback like that in the second half?
Yeah, it just happened. I think that's where we have to get to as a team. We have to have that growth. We have to get some help off the bench from our guards, and the only way those young guards are going to get good is by playing in games. And so I thought Jabe was able to play enough minutes that he started to get comfortable and was able to make shots. And he's actually a good shooter. He'll shoot it better as we go, but we're starting to settle down. I thought we settled down second half offensively as well. But we definitely did defensively, and And I thought we did a really good job on AJ Green. I'm sure he still had his 20 or something. He is a very, very good guard. So I thought Logan did a great job in the first half, and Kuzi did a really good job in the second half. And so I saw growth as a team, maturity-wise, and we are going to be in this stage for a long time because, I mean, Saxon's playing pretty quality minutes for us, and now Jabe is, and we have some others. I mean, Judah can help us, but you can't put them all in there at once. Lemmet can definitely help us. He gave us some good minutes tonight, but you just can't put them all in there at once, and it just doesn't work that way. That's how you get blown out. So we're going to have to gradually bleed them in there and become get your nine-man rotation, which we're still scrambling around to do that. But Logan getting hurt kind of forced our hand on it, and sometimes that's how things happen.
What's his prognosis?
I think he's got I don't know for sure. I know it's an ankle, and the x-ray was good, so I think it's probably a bad ankle sprain, I would guess. That's what I would say. I would doubt that he's playing tomorrow.
Question from Jake Klein.
Thanks.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. My question is what does it mean to see Tommy Kuzi sort of take a step up and pace the team in scoring tonight when he's normally not much of a score-first guard?
Yeah, I think Tommy does what he feels like he needs to do to help us win. So sometimes I have to back him off a little bit, but tonight he took some shots. I was like, no. Oh, yeah, great shot. So, but he'll do that. And he has great belief. And he has great belief in big shots. He's hit a lot of big shots for us at St. Mary's. So I think his role's a little more of a scorer this year. And now that we're going to have to play off him as far as penetration, using on balls more, especially now that Logan's probably going to be out for a little while. So it's fun to see. He actually can kind of score. I don't necessarily think that makes us our best team, but tonight we needed it.